Welcome to my YouTube channel by reading the Himta. Today we will dive into the last lesson with quick MCQs and answers that will make learning super easy. Let's get started. Who is the central character in the story The Last Lesson? Franz. Why was Franz late for school? He was late for the school because he was afraid of scolding because Mr. M Hamel has given participle to learn. What subject was Franz supposed to be questions on? Participles. Where was the crowd gathered in the village? Town hall's bulletin board. Who called after Franz? Don't go so fast, bub. That was Vector the blacksmith. How did Franz feel on entering the classroom? He felt embarrassed and nervous. What was unusual about the classroom atmosphere, or what was different in the school that day? It was calm and solemn. What kind of clothes was Mr. Hamel or M Hamel wearing? His West Sunday cloth. Why were the villagers in the classroom? They were there to bid farewell to M Hamel, who brought an old primer Hauser. What order came from Berlin? Teach only German, the school of Alsace and Lorraine. How did Franz feel about his books that day? Old friends. How many years had M. Hamel taught in the school? 40 years. What words were written on the new copies? France, Alsace, France, Alsace. What did the writing copies look like? Little flags. What sound was heard during writing? Scratching of pens. What did Franz wonder about pheasants? If they would be made to sing in German, even the pieces. What was twinned around the windows of the classroom, point which he had planted himself many years ago? Who was packing upstairs in H. Hamel's house? His sister. What lesson followed writing? After writing, there was a lesson of history to them. Who cried while spelling letters? Hauser. What struck 12? It was the church clock as well as Angelus well. What sound came after the Angelus? Trumpets of Prussian soldiers. How did M. Hamel look at the end? Tall and pale. What did M. Hamel write on the blackboard? Vive la France. What gesture did M. Hamel make to dismiss the class? He gestured with his hand. What did the villagers regret not attending school earlier? Who is called little Franz? The narrator. What did Franz realize about language? It is a key to freedom. Which country had defeated France? Prussia. Who was Bismarck? Bismarck was a Prussian leader. Which nation did Prussia later become part of? It becomes a part of Germany. What did Franz feel about M. Hamel that day? He respected him. What is the symbolic meaning of Vive la France? National pride and patriotism. What is the main theme of the last lesson? Love for one's language and patriotism is the theme of the last lesson. My books, which seemed a nuisance a while ago, now felt like old friend. Which device is here? Metaphor. The pigeons cooed very low, as if they were saying, "Don't go." Here is a personification. Vive la France. This is an example of patriotic slogan or repetition. The only sound was the scratching of pens on paper. It has onomatopoeia. This is the last lesson I shall give you. This is an example of irony. The teacher sat motionless in a chair. It has alliteration. Which device is in? Oh, how well I remembered it, that last lesson. Pathos or exclamation. Pigeons in the lesson are a symbol of freedom under threat. The main tense of narration in the last lesson is past tense. I started for school very late that morning. Which tense is used? Simple past. This is your last lesson, my children. Which tense is used here? Present simple. The story is mainly written as narrative in past tense.